All right, finally on the list of doom is Miss Gabriella Ercolani, ladies and gentlemen.
In your defense, Aristotle said that art is catharsis. Your family can either engender an artist, or when they censor you, not only do they impede on your First Amendment rights, they facilitate turning you into a social deviant. So they need to ask themselves, do they want to engender an artist, or do they want to engender a social deviant?
Stay with me. Stay with me. You're in trouble.
This is called Titty Dancer. Bewildered is the conscience of a dancer whose unified self wishes to remain true to a lover, to family, a social circle. Yet a facet of the face must make love to the masses. Each hungry audience that idolizes the mask she slowly exposes. To dance is exhilarating freedom, my God. And the shock value is immeasurable. It makes her laugh. It's a high more debilitating than some orgasms. But who understands her? An unattainable lover, a whore of a daughter, a friend in discord. Only sisters in crime seem to sympathize in the communal silence they share as misfits. No one speaks of it. They only portray their portraits in quiet, unending revolutions of misinterpreted resignation. Josh has me submitting to Write Bloody, so I actually wrote this in hopes of it being a title poem, but we'll see what happens. If anything happens. It's called Spooky Chick. This is yet another surname with an expiration date, another useless batch of address labels, another trip to probate court, returning again to autonomy. I wish I could joke around like normal people. I wish those closest to me wouldn't cringe. They make demands of me, and I bust my ass, spending a fortune on drugs and therapy to work through self-improvement. I wonder how many of them work this hard to gain another's love. The path to the goddess is supposed to be found in how we relate to one another. Why is it then that I always end up on the couch? 15 minutes later, after his Cialis has kicked in, he calls for me. You might as well come on in here. Everybody knows the spooky chicks give the best head. This is called Evil. I wrote it on July 15th. Evil's my husband's name, if any of you. He's a biker. Why do I stare at you? Because I want to memorize your face before you leave me, abandon me and my heart in this cold Ohio forest, lose me here where I know no one, where I fret and worry and spend too much money, where I stomp my feet like a little girl. I want to memorize the blue of your eyes before you get fed up with my shit, get frustrated with all of my needs, and walk out the door. I want to run through the woods and find you praying over a deer. I want you to wrap me in the skin of all your kills and fuck me the way Pan fucks Diana, the way Lucifer goes down on the moon. I want you to give birth to me and tame me with your silence. Catch me here between the darkness and the light, where I am your dawn and you are the lion I have always dreamt of, never devouring me, only pacing in circles, curious circles around and around, our eyes fixed on each other, two hunters searching for love. 150 Hail Marys, pray over a pink candle. In order to find you, 150 Hail Marys from my Leo rising, my rising sun, this aurora reflecting myself, my fears, my deepest wounds, back to me, to share me, to embrace, to lick wounds with, to love. A while ago, kind of about school. Don't think, just be. To all the people concocting concocting untrue biographies about themselves because they believe their authentic truth to be inadequate, don't think, just be. To all the terrified people performing carefully scripted versions of themselves in case actuality is not enough, don't think, just be. To all the browbeaten fat girls who never raise their hand and offer their opinion because they think their opinions don't matter, don't think, just be. To all the chatty Cathys who never shut up because they can't survive their own silence, don't think, just be. To all the soft-spoken rage heads who play the part of the gentleman until they get drunk and turn into pit bulls that have never been fed anything but gunpowder, don't think, just be. To all the strawberries who put 3 foreclosed mortgages up their nose and now chugging cock for a fix, don't think, just be. To all the broken adult children who not only raise themselves after their parents' divorce but raise their parents, don't think, just be. To all the meth heads quoting scripture through the veil of tears beneath the 480 overpass, don't think, just be. To all the bikers who ascended into heaven after 17 shots of whiskey and a telephone call, don't think, just be. To all the languid academia wondering if anything they say makes a difference, don't think, just be. To all the Facebook addicts who go tanning because their laptops don't work in natural sunlight, don't think, just be. To all the latchkey children who clean up their parents' liquor bottles, roach-filled ashtrays, and Coke mirrors, don't think, just be. To all the closeted pagans, Muslims, and homosexuals who every day of silence lets the white trash win one more round, don't think, just be. To all the starving dogs cantering through foreclosed neighborhoods because their people have given up on themselves. To all the black and blue in relationships who believe that love has to hurt. To all the donut eaters at midnight who hide in their body fat because they think no one will ever notice.